Rafinha. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Lamar. Van de Beek. Blint. It's a clearance, but not much of one. And here's Lamar. Unahi. Van de Beek. And here's Stuani. Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Yamal. De Jong. Blint. Van de Beek. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Stuani brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Koundé. De Jong. Araujo. Dani Olmo. Araujo, gently done. And here's Rashford. Yamal. Lovely feet. Rashford. Another chance from a corner. And it's been taken short. Rafinha. And that's a good ball. That's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Blint. Van de Beek. Unahi spread out to the left. Played into the middle. That is a brilliant interception. That has found him in acres of space. And he's there to get rid. Shoots! Balde is there, and he can get that clear. Kubasi. Dani Olmo. Balde. Dani Olmo. And here's Rashford. Proves too strong.
Rashford really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pedri. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo goes for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Great defending, strong and determined. Balde forwards and with intent. Rashford. And here's Dani Olmo. Rafinha. Sigankov defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Lamar. Unahi. Van der Beek. Ball is over the line. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Pedri shifted upfield. De Jong. Koundé. De Jong. Koundé. De Jong. And it's Olmo. Rafinha. And here's chance for a shot! Danger averted for now.
Rashford really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Blind. Played towards the front line. Stuani is onto it in a flash. Van der Beek. Blind. Unahi. Played out wide. Van der Beek. Unahi. Van der Beek. In it comes. Cleared away. Unahi. Blind. Unahi. Blind. Van der Beek. Van der Beek. Pedri. Rafinha. Moved on forwards. Rashford. He is just caressing the ball. Thinks one through. Rashford looking to get on the end of this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rafinha. Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Van der Beek. And it's played forward. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kubasi. Pedri. Witsel. Blind. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Lamar. Van der Beek. Unahi. And here's Lamar. Good chance here! Lacking in accuracy.
Lamar clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Pedri. Lamar. And he's on a charge. Clipped into space. It's gone out for a throw-in. Van der Beek. Unahi.
Well, I'm seeing a very cautious approach to defending. Not a lot in the way of high pressing, which is probably seen as a bit too risky just now.
And that has been clubbed away. Koundé. Trying to get their passing game going here, Jim. Just plotting a route round their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work, and it ought to pay off for them as well.
Van der Beek. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
There are a few waiting for it. Hit into the middle. It's Van der Beek. A real chance! He can get that clear. Van der Beek. Blint. Van der Beek. And here's Stuani. Stuani. No way through, so back it comes. He's shifting through the gears here. The keeper gets his hands on it. Blint. Stuani providing an outlet on that flank. De Jong. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Araujo. Pedri. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. It's a sharp pass. Witzel getting this one clear. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. De Jong. Dani Olmo. Balde. Lamar forwards and with intent. Yamal. Kubasi. De Jong. Pedri. And here's Rashford. It's a good foot in there. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. was very necessary. Yamal. Koundé. And it's played forward. Keeper has taken decisive action. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Kubasi. And it's Olmo. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gonna begging.
Little shifted upfield. Unahi laid out to the left flank. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Rashford. Rafinha. De Jong. Rashford. Judge, surely! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rafinha. And here's Rashford.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Moved on forwards. Blint. Quality ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pedri. De Jong, forwards and with intent. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Dani Olmo. And here's Rashford. Over to the left. And he's there to get it away. And it's played forward. Muscular approach does pay off here. Unahi. Lamar. Aim forwards. Yamal. Koundé. And it's Rashford. Yamal. Rafinha. Yamal. And here's Dani Olmo! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Lamar. Unahi. Van de Beek. And here's Stu. Can he finish? Araujo. Pau Kubasi. Nicely aimed pass. Good play on the left-hand side here. Now who's going to be first to this? Rafinha. And here's Yamal. Oh, red, nice interception. And he's heaved it away. Blint, played out to the right. Now it's Van der Beek. Stuani in acres of space out wide. Sigankov does really well to win the ball there. Balde. Rafinha. Pedri. De Jong. De Jong, gently done. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rashford clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pedri plays it short. Rafinha. There's the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Nahi. That's really well manoeuvred, calmly anticipates. And that is as far as they're going to go. Ambitious ball here. Witzel gets it away. And it's Koundé. He's in plenty of space here. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Good run down the right. Sigankov on a strong run down the right. Rashford. Balde. Rafinha. Kubasi. Dani Olmo. Araujo. Pedri. Araujo shifted upfield. Unai. Blint. Witzel. Witzel gently done. Koundé cuts it out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't kick out that killer ball.
And it's Lamar. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's very neat. Unahi. Unahi chips it through. And it's hoisted clear. Can he deliver? Now it's Van der Beek. And he shoots! Balde. Forward it goes. Rashford, now he's off and running. Kubasi cuts out the pass. Rafinha. And here's Rashford. He is through here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Moved on forwards. Kubasi gets over and intercepts. De Jong, aim forwards. And it's Rashford. And here's Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Witzel gets it clear. De Jong. And here's Dani Olmo. That's a nicely weighted pass. Yep, it's a corner. Tries to clear. And here's Pedri. Oh, smashing header! Couldn't quite control it.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Unahi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Kunde, and it's played forward. Witzel gets across to intercept that. Rashford played out towards the right wing. Now it's Rafinha. Dani Olmo tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's a mighty effort! Cleared without complication. Balde is on a run down the left wing. Rafinha. Pedri. Unahi wins the duel this time. Pedri. Rafinha. And here's Rashford. Now it's Yamal. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Sigankov looks to get on the end of this. Rashford is onto this, and now the breakaway. Balde, and here's Rafinha, and it's Balde. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Van der Beek. He's in! Real chance! He scored! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Pedri forwards and with intent. Rafinha. Valde. He's had a shot! Straight at the keeper.
Dani Olmo usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
And it's De Jong. Lobbed in behind. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. It's out for a goal kick. Witsel. Unai. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That was nowhere near his best. De Jong. Blint. And here's Stuani. Van der Beek, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Koundé. That's really well manoeuvred. Van der Beek. Lamar. Can he get onto this? Stuani. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Can he spark a counter here? Yamal. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Lovely, now then. Rashford. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. And here's Dani Olmo. Valde. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Blint. Van der Beek. Moved on forwards. Pedri. He's on it, can he get away? Rafinha. That's good play. Pedri. And here's Rashford. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the wall's done its job. And here's Rashford. And here's It's Rashford! Lamar. Oh, this is a great position. Rashford! Oh, taken with style. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Produces a cross, climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Stuani really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Koundé. Kubasi. And it's played forward. De Jong. Looks to the other side. Rafinha. Balde. Decent progress down the left. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Pedri goes short. Oh, sweet feet. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Van der Beek. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Rashford. He can run onto that. He's in! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Witsel. Van der Beek. Danny Olmo. That's a cute ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Aim forwards. Van der Beek is onto it in a flash. Kubasi. Dani Olmo. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. He's having a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Clears it away. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Araujo. And it's Olmo. It's a little off target. Koundé. Yamal. Dani Olmo. De Jong. And it's Stuani. Unahi. Unahi forwards and with intent. Kubasi. Yamal. Rashford chasing after it. Rafinha. Balde. Tries to dink it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Lamar. Unahi. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Pedri. Rafinha. Balde. And here's Rafinha. Now it's Rashford. It'll be a throw-in. And it's De Jong. And it's played forward. Balde. Succumbs to the pressure. Moved on forwards. Dani Olmo. Played with finesse. Now it's Rashford. Rashford chooses to go back. That has been knocked clear. Well, they can break here. Stuani. That's really well manoeuvred. And the counter is on. Yamal. De Jong. Van der Beek. Lamar, aim forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rafinha. Pedri. And it's played forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ooh, delicate chip through. Pedri. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Stuani. Tries a measured ball. Lamar. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Out to the left it goes. Witsel. Van der Beek. Lamar. And it's Lamar. Over to the left. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Yamal did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Rashford. To throw. Van der Beek. Keeps on running. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Pau Kubasi attempts a clearance. Witsel charging forward down that flank. And here's Witsel. Moved on forwards. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's been played through. Now it's Dani Olmo. Now it's Rafi. And the shot! What a wonderful goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That has been cut short. Do have a chance to counter here. Oh, well measured. Rafinha, and he's managed to get free. It's a loose ball. Gets good distance on it. Dani Olmo, and here's Rashford. Now it's Stuani. Sigankov. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, super find. Proves too strong. Witzel gently done. This is gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Yamal. And it's De Jong. Nice physical challenge. Unahi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lamar. And here's Stuani. That's a good ball. Blint. It's run loose here. Rafinha. Koundé. That's been drilled forward. Caresses it through. Rafinha. Rafinha. Time to deliver. Very nicely done. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Unahi. Out to the right. Stuani. Now here's the chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lamar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Turns and goes back. Van der Beek goes for a shot! Unahi. And it's Lamar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Jong. Pedri. And here's Rashford. Out towards the flank. Valde. Valde going full steam ahead down the left flank. Pedri. Yamal. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And we've reached half-time. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And the action is back on the way. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. It's a throw-in. Koundé. De Jong. And here's Yamal. That is lovely. Now, what about a counter-attack? Blint. Unahi. Looking here to chip it through. Koundé gets it away. Unahi. Lamar gets into a good position. Pedri. And they can counter here. And it's Rashford. Now it's Rashford. Dani Olmo. Rafinha. Valde. Valde tries a cross. Lamar takes the shot. The keeper's done ever so well.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Witsel. Unahi. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rafinha. Balde. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Yamal played out to the left flank. Unahi getting this one clear.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Araujo. Pedri. Pedri forwards and with intent. Koundé. Yamal. Rashford takes a shot.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Unahi. Van de Beek. Witsel. Yamal. Van der Beek. Done delicately. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rafinha. Balde. And it's played forward. Witsel makes the interception. And it's Lamar. Lamar. Oh, that's nice. So who's he picking out? Oh, that's neat. Lamar delivers. And that has been cleared. And he's had a shot! Balde. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Koundé, Yamal, Kubasi, De Jong, Pau Kubasi spread out to the left. That'll be a throw-in. Pedri. Now that's well seen too. Balde. And here's Rafinha. Balde. Nice control. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri, and it's lofted through here. Witsel gets it away. Pedri with the short one. Oh, nice touch. Pedri. Witsel tries to clear. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Out to the left it goes. That's tidy. Balde puts a cross in. Can he dig a big chance? He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about it.
Aim forwards. Lobbed in behind. Araujo. Balde. Chance here to counter. Rashford. Looking for a decent ball in. Defending of the desperate variety. Lamar going full tilt down the left. And they've got a throw. Koundé. Araujo, and the keeper's got it again. Kubasi. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this? Lamar. Dani Olmo. Koundé. Moved on forwards. And here's Yamal. Played back in. Van de Beek. So, what can they make of this? Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Unahi forwards and with intent. De Jong, and it's Olmo. And he cuts out the supply. Lamar could move up a gear here. Kubasi. Araujo. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Dani Olmo. Yamal. Dani Olmo. De Jong. Araujo. Witsel. Unahi. De Jong. Dani Olmo.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Lamar. Well timed, excellent interception. Araujo. De Jong. It's a lovely, neat pass. Kubasi. Blint. Blint. Aim forwards. And he's been booked for simulation.
Correctly so, Peter. It's an element of the game we just can do without.
Great defending, strong and determined. Blint. Oh, good spread. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That has been knocked clear. Barcelona could counter here. Yamal. Rafinha. Pau Kubasi, gently done. chip through. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Koundé. That is a little undercooked. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, he's found support out wide. Yamal. Unahi. And that's aimed into... Oh, smashing header! They've scored! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Stuani demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Now, what's he got in mind? Rafinha has found the net here, of course. That has been cut short. Unahi. And it's played forward. Aim forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Koundé. Stuani does really well to win the ball there. Lamar. Played into space out wide. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Pau Kubasi. Oh, good-looking ball. Rafinha. Rashford. Balde. Pedri. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Lamar wins the duel this time.
Barcelona are more than happy to defend deep now. They've decided that it's not worth taking any more risks.
It's a very different story for their opponents, though, who just have to throw everything at it and hope for the best. Rashford. Searching pass he's played there. Moved on forwards. Koundé. Just about up to the hour now. De Jong. Koundé. De Jong. Dani Olmo. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Lamar. Unahi.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Lamar. He has found a way through. It's hoisted clear. And here's Lamar. And the shots! Oh, good stop, it had to be. It's anyone's ball now. Cross goes in there. And the keeper has it. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Pedri. Dani Olmo. De Jong. Yamal. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Played out to the right. Showing good feet. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He's trying the shot. That's going to go a long way.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pedri. Rafinha. Balde. Balde shifted upfield. Unahi. Unahi goes forward. Stuani looks to get on the end of this. Pedri, Balde, Kubasi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri. Pau Kubasi, driven forward. Yamal. Rashford. Dani Olmo. Moved on forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Pau Kubasi, aim forwards. Stuani. Lamar. Lamar plays it in. Dani Olmo. Kunde, up towards the front line. Now it's Rashford. And it's Olmo. Balde. Dani Olmo. And here's the chance to counter. Blint. Witsel. Unahi. Blint. Araujo. Rashford. Rafinha. Rashford looking to get on the end of this. There's the header! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rafinha, brilliantly cut out. Sigankov getting this one clear. Clears it away. They've played it short, and it's Balde. Tries to cross. And that was very necessary. De Jong. Koundé. Oh, it's come loose. De Jong. Dani Olmo. De Jong. And here's Yamal. Dani Olmo! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Blint. And here's Stuani. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's gone for goal. Oh, it's come loose. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Araujo. Kubasi. Yamal. Koundé. Kubasi. Has a look and plays it forward. Calmly anticipates. And it's played forward, and that has been cleared. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Balde. Kubasi. Dani Olmo. De Jong. Pedri. Araujo. Quality ball. Rashford is onto it in a flash. Witsel. Played through for the wide man. Koundé makes the interception. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Balde forwards and with intent. Witsel attempts a clearance. He's got away. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Blint. Lovely bit of skill. Unahi. Oh, such a clever touch. Shapes to shoot! No mistake!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's been drilled forward. Rashford. And it's Olmo. Now it's Rashford. Takes a shot! He's caught it there, it's a free kick. Koundé. Muscular approach does pay off here. Moved on forwards. Blint. And it's Stuani. Plays it through. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Aimed into... And the finish! And that has been clubbed away. Unahi. De Jong cuts out the pass. Now it's Rashford. Looking to break at pace. De Jong is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Blint. Unahi. Now it's Stuani. And it's Stuani. He's got to be in here! Lamar. And a chance!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Koundé. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Pedri. And here's Rashford. Now this could be a shot at goal! Just off target.
Dani Olmo just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
nicely intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great defending, strong and determined. Yamal, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Yamal, and here's Dani Olmo. And it's played forward, now it's come to nothing. And here's Stuani. It's Stuani! Oh, a very decent attempt. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. Dani Olmo played out towards the right wing.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
De Jong wins the duel this time.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Blint. Tries a deft little ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Witsel. Unahi. Witsel shifted upfield. Sigankov, now he's off and running. Unahi. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Araujo. Balde. Rafinha. Over to the left. That's tidy. Hit into the middle.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Unahi. And here's Stuani. Stuani laid out to the left flank. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Plenty waiting in the middle. That's good play. Now then, the ball's come loose. Out for a throw. Now it's Lamar. Lamar, that's been drilled in. Great chance!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
A chance to play it in. it's Blint. Crunching tackle. And here's Lamar. And here's Stuani. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down. Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Dani Olmo.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Cleared without complication. And that's been won straight back. And the counter is on. Unahi does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Rashford. And they can counter here. Dani Olmo! And it's Pedri. And here's Daniel. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rashford, out to the left it goes. Valde. He's found the way through. Played in with purpose. Witzel getting this one clear. And claimed it back swiftly. This might spell danger. De Jong. And here's Dani Olmo. Unahi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And it's Rashford. Can he finish? Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Mint can get it clear. What a throw in. Pedri. Valde. Oh, sweet feet. Yamal. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, what's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That is good defending. It's been repelled.
Barcelona really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's Lamar. Strong running down that left flank. Proves too strong. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Kept out by a stubborn defence. It's really well cleared.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pedri aim forwards. Now it's Rashford. Valde. Great run on the overlap here. Cross it goes.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Stuani. Unahi knocks it out wide.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And that has been cleared. Oh, it's come loose. Pedri. And it's De Jong. And here's Yamal. And here's Rashford.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that's a throw-in.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And that's another throw. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Dani Olmo! Oh, fine Good stop from the keeper.
Danny Olmo is offering a wry smile there.
And the keeper beats it away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rafinha, De Jong. Final seconds, this has to be it. Real chance, shoots!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Lamar. Moved on forwards. Araujo tries to clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pedri. Great work on the overlap. Valde. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Bullish header! Not the best of contacts, given it wasn't the easiest of chances.
Well, if only the calibre of the finish was as high as the calibre of the supply. I mean, it was a beautifully played cross, and it really should have seen something better on the end of it. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Blint.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Balde. Balde drives forward on the overlap. Showing good feet. They need to get it in quick. And here's Rashford. Rafinha. Pedri. Great defending, strong and determined. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Rafinha succumbs to the pressure.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Unahi. Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Lamar.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Unahi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now that's well seen too. Witsel. Unahi. And it's played forward. Lamar.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pedri. Blint. Unahi. And it's Lamar. Lamar, it's a delicate pass. Oh, some tackle that.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Unahi. He can get that clear. And a play for a throw. Unahi. Rashford. 4 added minutes on the board. Balde. Araujo. Pedri. Spread out to the left. Rafinha. That's an excellent interception. And he's there to get it away. And here's Dani Olmo. Lint wins the duel this time. The final seconds now. And here's Dani Olmo. And here's Rashford. Now it's Yamal. Lamar. Sigankov forwards and with intent. Pedri. Rafinha. Balde. Lint gets it. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that's going to be a booking. Barcelona cannot afford for this to... Big chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Some good work on the right flank here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Yamal. Koundé. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. Yamal. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong.
There's the header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Lamine Yamal is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
His positioning was spot on. Koundé shifted upfield. De Jong. Witsel. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, that's neat. Tries to get it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Al-Kubasi with the clearance. Yamal. Kubasi. Witzel cuts it out. Unahi. Over to the left. And it's Lamar. Blint. Out to the right. And there goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more of this game...
So we're up and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his feet, but he's very disciplined, he's quick, he's strong. When strikers get a kick out of scoring a goal, he gets a kick out of making a good tackle. That's what he loves, defending. So keep an eye on that.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And he's there to get it away. Pedri. Rafinha. And the keeper beats it away. That's going to go a long way. Rafinha. Ter Stegen sends that a long way. Stuani spread out to the left. Oh, that's a nice ball. Now it's Van de Beek. Could be danger here. Gets his head on it! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
De Jong. Koundé. Pedri. Araujo. Rafinha is onto it in a flash. Araujo. De Jong. Yamal. De Jong. Koundé. Yamal. Pedri. And it's Olmo. Van de Beek. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lamar tries a measured ball. That is lovely. Now this could be... Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has been knocked clear. It's Lamar. Blint. Now then, the ball's come loose. Out to the left it goes. Rashford running with the ball. Blint cuts it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. There's the header! He's done very well to get to that.
Stuani actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Witzel. Blint. Aim forwards. And that has been cleared.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Blint. Stuani. And now the breakaway. Dani Olmo. Rafinha. Rashford. Rashford crosses.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Lamar. Blint. Van der Beek. Van der Beek. Lamar. Unahi. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the ball's come loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And it's Blint. And here's Stuani. De Jong gets rid without sophistication. Unahi moved on forwards. Can he latch on to this? Lamar. De Jong. Pedri. De Jong. De Jong, gently done. Tries to get it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, they could be caught out here. Unahi. And it's played forward. Lamar. Lamar forwards and with intent. Araujo. Pedri. Dani Olmo. And here's Rashford. Dani Olmo. Yamal. Can he finish? And that has been clubbed away. That's really well manoeuvred. De Jong. And it's Olmo. Lamar. Lamar shifted upfield. Blint. Stuani. Now he's off and running.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pedri. Pedri. Now he's got space here. Here's a corner, good chance. the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's De Jong. Now it's Rashford. Van de Beek. Stuani. Unahi. Dani Olmo. Yamal. Real chance here. Rafinha, and he's gone backward here. And here's your chance! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So, a breakthrough already. Blint. Van de Beek. Lamar. Lamar! De Jong with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Over to the left. Van de Beek. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Rashford. So what can they make of this? Koundé. Now it's Rashford. Rashford. De Jong. That's a little off touch. Shot, surely! That's a throw. Sigankov, and it's lofted through here. Balde gets over and intercepts. Sigankov is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Blint. Sigankov receives it in a wide position. A chance to play it in. Barcelona.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
We are.
you're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Van de Beek. Araujo wins the duel this time. Well, they can break here. Rashford. And he's picked out the run. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It'll be a throw-in. Out for a throw. Jamal. Unahi. Driven forward. Stuani looks to get on the end of this.
Stuani really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kunde. Dani Olmo. Balde. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Rashford. He's away. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That was beautiful, something close to genius. Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
De Jong does really well to win the ball there. And the catch face to face with... He's having a shot! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Hit into the middle. Araujo clears it away. Dani Olmo, oh, good spread. Van de Beek. It's a pretty loose pass. Rafinha. Well, already it looks like game over, and we've hardly begun. De Jong. Danger averted for now, and reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Balde. Balde played into the box.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Balde clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up.
It's Stuani! Unahi. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Unahi. Lamar. Unahi. Van der Beek. Van der Beek played out to the left flank. Oh, nice touch. Lamar plays it in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Out to the left it goes. Oh, shooting chance! Rafinha. Now it's Rashford. Well, played right into his path. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Van der Beek, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Lamar proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, sweet feet. Hangs in a cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. De Jong. Rafinha. Rafinha.
Barcelona clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Time, excellent interception. Balde aim forwards. And it's Rashford. Van der Beek. Unahi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pedri. Moved on forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Unahi. Van der Beek.
Stuani really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
De Jong. And it's played forward. Over to the left. Unahi. Chance here to counter. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. He's got space in it. Rashford! Great football, shots and save.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Pedri moves short. Yamal's cross. Deftly away. That'll be a throw-in. He has a look up. Now it's Rashford. Rashford, shot a goal! This time, surely! sticks it away! Just cruising! They are cruising! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Rashford demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Unahi gently done. De Jong. Araujo. Koundé. Quality ball. Cuts out the pass. Unahi. Witzel shifted upfield. That has been cut short. Rafinha. And here's Yamal. He can get that clear. Stuani. Van der Beek producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And here's Stuani. It's Stuani! Oh, it's played into the area. Al-Kubasi with the clearance. Sigankov plays it short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. In it comes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Rashford. Dani Olmo. Yamal. That's really well manoeuvred. Lamar. Now it's Stuani. Blint. And here's Stuani! Stuani! Out the best in the keeper. They've played it short. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Now it's Rashford. Pedri. Rashford. And here's Rafinha. Yamal. In he goes again! He thumps it clear. And here's Yamal. Yamal wins the duel this time. Aim forwards. Now it's Stuani. It's Lamar. Stuani. Al Kubasi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. You can run onto that. Rashford. Played out to the right. So who's he picking out? Yamal's cross. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Unahi. This is promising. Lamar. Lamar goes on a charge down the left. Unahi. Decent chance! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Pedri. Kubasi, up towards the front line. Oh, Red, nice interception. Lamar. Van der Beek, spread out to the left. Kubasi. De Jong, forwards and with intent. Blint. Van der Beek. Van der Beek. And here's Stuani. Araujo. De Jong. Kubasi. Pedri. Araujo, nicely aimed pass. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Olmo. Good ball, good take. A heavy challenge. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Lamar. Lamar. And here's Stuani. Out to the left it goes. Oh, what a climb! Oh, it needed better placement.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Balde. Araujo. Pedri. And here's Stuani. Van der Beek! Lamar. And it's Stuani. Danny Olmo. Over to the left. Showing good feet. Can he deliver? Nice control. Looking for a decent ball in. Rafinha. That has been knocked clear. Sigankov getting this one clear. And it's Pedri. Pedri. Pedri played out to the left flank. Valde puts a cross in. Acrobatic effort! Lamar. Van der Beek. That looks a cracking ball. Cleared away. That's been won straight back. In again. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Proves too strong. Dani Olmo. Looks to the other side. Lamar. Lamar. He's got away. Koundé defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Succumbs to the pressure. And here's Stuani. Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. It's out for a goal kick. De Jong. Kubasi. Yamal is onto it in a flash. What a throw in. Araujo. Pedri. Kubasi. Araujo. Pedri. Quick ball upfield. Rashford. Now he's off and running. Rashford finds himself offside. Nahi. Yamal does have his name on the score sheet, of course. De Jong aim forwards. Rafinha! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Nahi. Moved on forwards. Van der Beek. Blint. Nahi. Blint. And here's Lamar. Oh, that's neat. Unahi. Van der Beek. Now here's the delivery. Araujo getting this one clear. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. And it's claimed by the keeper. Balde. Pedri, he's set up one goal so far. That's a deception. His positioning was spot on. We expected better, and so did he. And it's Olmo. And here's Rashford. Yamal. Yamal! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Barcelona, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Pedri with the short one. Gets good distance on it. Dani Olmo. And here's Dani Olmo. And here's Dani Olmo. Pedri. Dani Olmo. No way through there. And here's Rashford. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Out to the right. Blint forwards and with intent. Now it's Stuani, laid down the flank. Aimed in towards the centre. That was very necessary. Van der Beek. And here's Stuani. And a chance! Dani Olmo. Pedri. Calmly anticipates. And it's Rashford. De Jong. Dani Olmo. De Jong. Rashford. It's Rashford! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Lamar. Now it's Van der Beek. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Pedri. Yamal. And here's the chance to counter. That's tidy. Crosses it in here. Cleared away. De Jong played out towards the right wing. And it's De Jong. Very nicely done. And here's Rashford. Rashford! Oh, denied at the last.
Rashford really was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Really well manoeuvred. De Jong. Araujo approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Referee's given a throw. Witsel. Van der Beek. Unahi shifted upfield. Stuani. Lamar. De Jong, gently done. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rashford, and that's aimed into the middle. Van der Beek. Stuani. He slings it in, and it's hoisted clear. Oh, it's just a little long. Koundé. And here's Rashford. And here's Rafinha. And it's Balde. Balde going full tilt down the left. And here's Dani Olmo. Rashford, back when it goes. Oh, it's come loose. And again! Oh, almost a sixth.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
That pass just didn't quite work. Witsel, and it goes cross-field. Blint. That's really well manoeuvred. De Jong. Koundé. Kubasi. Pedri. That's been drilled forward. Now that's well seen too. Unahi. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. Rafinha. Balde. Pedri. Over to the left. Balde. That's very neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Pedri. Yamal. Lamar. Koundé makes the interception. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Yamal goes for a shot! And here's Rafinha. Pedri. Might be dangerous. And he shoots! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Unahi aim forwards. Araujo. Kubasi. Araujo. Moved on forwards. Rafinha. De Jong. And here's Rashford. And here's Rafinha. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That'll be a throw. Yamal. Dani Olmo tries a cross. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Witsel. Blint. Oh, good spread. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Pedri. Pedri spread out to the left. Lovely bit of skill. Valde tries a cross. And that's been well dealt with. Yamal played back in. De Jong, Pedri, and here's Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Blint, Witsel, Unahi, and it's played forward. Picks it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. And the finish! And that's played in low. Koundé. De Jong. Pedri, Valde forwards and with intent, and he's heaved it away. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Unahi. Now it's Stuani. Unahi. Stuani, oh, good take in a good area. Pedri. Kubasi. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's Olmo. Oh, well measured. Real chance! Ter Stegen trying to keep this in. Blind have it back and can go again. Unahi. Lamar. Unahi. Now who's going to be first to this? Lamar. Now it's Stuani. Stuani. Yamal gets it away. Tries a deft little ball. Stuani. Out to the left it goes. Lamar. Time to deliver. Crossing. And the keeper has it. Van de Beek. And it's Lamar. Nice defending, physical and effective. And that's a foul, free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken. He's had a shot! He's kept it out, that's a great save. Araujo getting this one clear. Blint. Turns and goes back. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. So off we go once more.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Balde. And here's Rafinha. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. It'll be a corner. Stuani. And it's Lamar. Oh, such a clever touch. Unahi. And here's Stuani. Over to the left. Well, the defence proved infallible then. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And claimed it back swiftly. Unahi. And here's Lamar. Unahi. Van de Beek. Dani Olmo. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice physical challenge. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Witsel. And it's Lamar. Unahi. Out to the right. Played into the middle. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Van de Beek. Stuani gets flagged offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's Olmo. Great defending, strong and determined. Lamar. Witsel. And he cuts out the supply. Van de Beek caresses it through. Just too much on that. It's gone for a throw-in. Yamal. Balde. Tedri. Pau Kubasi aim forwards. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Now it's Rafinha. And here's Rashford. Unahi, and the keeper's got it again. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Blint. Van de Beek. Witsel shifted upfield. Balde can get it clear. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rashford. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Rashford. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. It's run loose here. Dani Olmo. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Rashford. Rafinha. Stuani. Looking to break at pace. Now it's Van der Beek. Cleared without complication. Witzel have it back and can go again. Yamal. And it's Rashford. And they can counter here. That is a great pick out. And here's Dani Olmo. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Lamar. Witzel. Lamar. Van der Beek in acres of space out wide. Lovely feet. There are a few waiting for it. Chooses to go back. Great chance! No mistake! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Kubasi. Koundé. Dani Olmo. Araujo. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Witzel. Kubasi. Yamal. Araujo. Dani Olmo. Araujo. Pedri. Moved on forwards. And it's Balde. Dani Olmo. Blint. That's really well manoeuvred. Balde. Pedri. Balde. That's a look and plays it forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Witzel. Witzel shifted upfield. Aim forwards. Kubasi. Araujo. Pedri. Balde. Pedri. Oh, can he get onto this? cuts out the pass. Blint. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Koundé. Now it's Rashford. Yamal. Rafinha. Rafinha closing in on goal. And that has been clubbed away. Kubasi. De Jong, gently done. Stuani looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the places, Peter.
So was it or wasn't it? Well, you be the judge, but he did look very, very willing to go down.
Well, it looked like a dive to me too. The theatrics were a poor attempt to convince, weren't they?
So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Still trying to make a game of this.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Koundé. Moved on forwards. Rafinha looks to get on the end of this. And it's Blint. And here's Stuani. Shoots! And they've got rid. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Lamar. And here's Lamar. Unahi. Delivered in.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Araujo. Araujo. Oh, good-looking ball. Does really well to win the ball there. And he's away.
Stuani, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Played out to the right. Dani Olmo. That's been slipped through. Rashford. It's Rashford! Stuani. Lamar. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Fired deep towards the back post. Rashford is offering some sort of an apology there.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Blint. Aim forwards. Dani Olmo. Yamal. Koundé. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi. It's a sharp pass. Unahi. And it's played forward. And it's Lamar. Lamar. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That's good play. He can get that clear. Witsel. Unahi. Unahi forwards and with intent. It's a good-looking delivery.
Barcelona look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take the sting out of the opposition.
Barcelona have somehow to break through, though. Oh, can he get onto this? That has been cut short. Now it's Lamar. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rashford providing an outlet on that flank. Corner it is. And that has been cleared. Rafinha, a lot of space ahead of him. Delivered across. That's going to go a long way. It's a throw-in. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rashford. Rashford with the cross. Lamar. Unahi. Blint played into space. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Yamal. Dani Olmo. And it's Olmo. Yamal. And here's Rashford! found some space. Oh, that's nice. De Jong. That's an imaginative pass. Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Stuani. Oh, time. Excellent interception. It's a good run down the right. Swings it across. Dani Olmo. Kunde. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well read, nice interception. And it's Rashford. That's really well manoeuvred. Could move up a gear here. Moved on forwards. Al Kubasi gets it clear. That's been won straight back. Witsel. It's a lovely, neat pass. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Has found him in acres of space. Looking for a decent ball in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Big chance! Rashford do have a chance to counter here. Araujo. And it's played forward. Dani Olmo. Kubasi. Yamal. Now he's off and running. Aim forwards. Nahi. Played into space out wide. Kunde getting this one clear. And the shot! Cross goes in there. De Jong. Rafinha. Balde forwards and with intent. And it could be danger here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Unahi. And here's Lamar. Unahi. Dani Olmo. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Balde. Balde, gently done. Yamal. Rashford. And here's Yamal. Turns and goes back. There's the shot! And that's past the post.
Certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Witsel. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Lamar. He has found a way through. A chance to play it in. Oh, they could be caught out here. That is a brilliant interception. Chance for a shot! Rashford. Yamal! He's put his foot right through that one. Blint. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Dani Olmo. Araujo. He's going to be disappointed with that. Blint. Now here's the delivery. Oh, smashing header! He scores! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Still trying to make a game of this. Dani Olmo. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Searching pass he's played there. Cut it out, and it's played forward. Unahi. Played out wide. Rafinha, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Balde looking up to see who wants it. Unahi. Moved on forwards. Yamal. De Jong. Yamal. De Jong. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Unahi. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Dani Olmo! That tested the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Blint. Calmly anticipates. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Lamar. Oh, sweet feet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Chance! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Blint. Sigankov looks to get on the end of this. Great defending, strong and determined. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Pedri. Played towards the front line. Aim forwards. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's shifting through the gears here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Yamal. Showing good feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Lovely bit of skill. Across it goes. Up he goes! They've done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Played towards the other side. De Jong. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Ambitious ball here. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Blind aimed forwards. Probing pass. Oh, not quite on the same wavelength. Blint. Oh, easy pickings there. Dani Olmo, and it's Rashford. Rashford played out to the left flank. And here's Rashford. Dani Olmo. Blint. And it's played forward. Kubasi. Koundé. Araujo. Pedri. It's an exciting looking ball that. And he cuts out the supply. Blint. Done delicately. Corner then. Kubasi with the clearance. Lovely feet. Oh, he's caught him in or out. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Way through, so back it comes. Tearing after the ball here. Rafinha. Pedri forwards and with intent. Dani Olmo. That's been drilled forward. Now that's well seen too. Nahi. Sigankov is onto it in a flash. There will be a throw-in. De Jong. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Yamal. That's really well manoeuvred. Blint. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Rashford. Dani Olmo. Now it's Yamal. Dani Olmo. Gets good distance on it. Going to throw in. Time to deliver. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Up towards the front line. It's just beyond his reach. Araujo. Kubasi. Araujo. Dani Olmo. Wins the duel this time. Oh, good spread. He's there to get rid. Rashford. So, what can they make of this? That's a cute ball. Rafinha. Nice control. Valde. That's very neat. Rafinha. And here's Rashford. It's Rashford! Really well taken goal. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Unahi. Here's Lamar. De Jong. And it's played forward. Koundé. Oh, it's come loose. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Rashford, out to the right. Dani Olmo. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gets it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. Lamar does really well to win the ball there. Blint. Excellent interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Succumbs to the pressure. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Yamal. He's on it, can he get away? Dani Olmo! And he's there to clear it. Aim forwards. That's surely a foul, free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Dani Olmo. Looking to break at pace. Araujo, gently done. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Stuani. Oh, such a clever touch. Al-Kubasi getting this one clear. Lamar. Delivered with swing. Araujo attempts a clearance. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Al-Kubasi with the clearance. Unahi has a shot! Oh, terrific save. Tries to get it clear. And it's Lamar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Blint's played out towards the right wing. Keeper gets his hands on it. And it's gone back to the keeper. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kunde. Araujo. Pedri, Dani Olmo, it's gone out for a throw-in. Dani Olmo, Valde, and it's played in here. Interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lamar. Aimed in towards the centre. Yamal. Kunde, Kubasi, Al-Kubasi forwards and with intent, aim forwards, and it's Lamar. And here's Lamar. That's good play. And here's Stuani, and he'll shoot here! And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And he's there to get it away. Hit into the middle. And he's dealt with that well. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Dani Olmo. Araujo. And back to the goalkeeper. Kubasu. That's really well manoeuvred. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Rafinha, gently done. Nice interception, well timed. Rashford has got himself a free kick. Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Unahi. Quality ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. Driven forward. And that's out of reach. Dani Olmo. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. Well read. The danger is averted. There will be 4 extra minutes. Balde with a definite foul there. Defending of the desperate variety. It's really well cleared. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Lamar. And it's Lamar. Oh, that's neat. Played with finesse. Lamar is the guilty party there. Pedri. De Jong. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Blint. Dani Olmo. Spread out to the left. Lamar. Now it's Stuani. And they can counter here. Looking here to chip it through. Kunde with the clearance. That's a throw. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rafinha. Rafinha powering forward here. Throw it. And it's Rashford. And here's Rafinha. Rashford. Pedri. De Jong. That has been cut short. This has gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Daniel, can he finish? Blint. Unahi. Moved on forwards. Lamar, now he's off and running. Kubasi. Dani Olmo. Unahi. Lamar. Stuani. Unahi. Shapes to shoot! He's kept it out, that's a great save. Yamal. Rafinha. Now it's Rashford. Kubasi. Kunde. And it's played forward. And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium. And